It's the Grateful Carnivore. Today's video is about setting goals for yourself with your weight loss, your future. People always ask you, what's your 5 year goal? What's your 10 year goal? Just all I'm asking is, what is your goal? My goal is to lose weight. I want to be down to 150 again. Right now, I'm kind of floating in between 260, 265. Um, I think it was Sunday, Father's Day, I had a cheat meal, and I did good the next day. I didn't even do that bad on my cheat day. I didn't feel that great, but I got through it pretty good, and I actually forced myself to cheat. But I don't know. Within 2 days later, I had another little cheat meal, and then yesterday I actually had a cheat meal also. And that's usually what happens when I cheat. Usually I end up binge eating, and I do it for a week straight, if not longer. And it destroys everything. It keeps the weight on. I probably put on a few pounds because of it. Whatever. I'm not even sure really, but it really screws you up. So do not cheat on your diet. Don't even have a little reward or any kind of a holiday, any little thing. Just don't do it. It's not worth it. One day turned into 3 days, and they weren't a straight 3 days. So I ruined like a whole week. I really didn't gain any weight. I think it's just whatever I had in my body, showed up on the scale. But it did make me feel a little sicker than normal. I had to use the bathroom a little more often than I normally do. I'm a diabetic. I'm a type 2 diabetic. So when I have any sugar and carbs in my body, it affects me pretty badly, and normally makes me urinate frequently, which is not good when you're when you're a presser operator at a hot factory, trying to hold it. But I got through it. I'm doing better today. The last couple of days I've been okay. Yesterday I did cheat yesterday, but I have been recovering since then. But no more of that. That has to stop. No more cheating. No more reward food. Whatever. Reward food should be something that's in the realm of your food that you eat, but maybe a different way of making it, or something like that. But I don't know, accountability, setting goals, and just things like that. Don't when you do screw up, don't let it destroy everything. Don't let it just like, well, I screwed up already today. I might as well just keep on doing it. Don't think like that. Just stop what you're doing and go the opposite way with it. Do better. But my birthday is on September 8th, and I'll be 44 years old. And I think I've probably said it before in a different video, but next year I'll be 45, and in September. And I started gaining weight when I was 25, so it'll be basically my 25th anniversary. And that's part of my goals, I guess, is to finally get this body weight off. At one point I was 350. I was absolutely miserable. I just, I was so fat. I used to walk on the outsides of my shoes, and I used to wear them down at an angle, which made them even worse. My ankles, my feet, everything, my whole body hurt so bad. Like this shirt I'm wearing right now. I don't always wear shirts like this anymore, but I do mostly wear t-shirts. But during the work week, I wear t-shirts that are had the company name on them. I don't have to wear them, but I just something I don't have to ruin on my regular shirts. But when I'm not at work, to be comfortable, I wear these oversized colored T-shirts, and it's not fashionable at all. And I just want to be able to wear nice style clothes again. And just I want to be thinner. I want to feel confident about my body, about myself, about everything. And when I started gaining weight, 20 years ago, I was a young guy in great shape, had much confidence, and that slowly, got stripped out of me over the last 20 years. And that got stripped out of me probably the first year or two of gaining weight. And I had very bad people in my life, people that I thought loved me and cared about me, but when I was changing and not in the best ways, they didn't care about me as much as I thought they did, and just made things worse for me. And instead of trying to help me and make me realize what I was doing to myself, just kind of ran away from me, basically treated me like I was garbage, like I was nothing anymore, and and ran away basically. So But my self-esteem went to complete garbage, because of all this. That contributed to my weight gain, was just being so, you know, depressed about it and upset about it, and I didn't know how to fix it. Once you start eating a lot and you get into those patterns of all this, food and just binging and whatever. I wasn't even binging back then. It was just, I guess it was binging, but not the way I would do it these last couple of years. I really overdid it, but food was plentiful when I was married, and there was always something there, and I was always eating. I was always enjoying it, and I packed on so much weight, and that really messes with your self-esteem. It messes with your head. It makes a lot. I kind of whine to people a lot about my weight, and people are probably kind of sick of hearing about it, whatever. And most people are acceptable with their weight and the way they look and the way they feel. That's just their life, and they don't think it's ever going to be any better. They really don't have any hope. They just accepted it, and I just don't accept it anymore. I've been accepting it for years, and that's just not what I want anymore. I'm just sick of it. I'm almost in my mid 40s, and I can literally die. I can have a heart attack, a stroke, whatever weight, problems, cause whatever. I feel that I'm overall healthy, except for the diabetic part. But it's just uncomfortable. It sucks, to be fat, and it's embarrassing to me, and my mind needs to be back to that 25-year-old man of health, and I never had that, problems back then. I want that health back. Obviously I've learned a lot in 20 years about everything about life, so I never want to lose that mentality, but I was a very confident man back then. I really want to be that. So, my goal is to be a better version of that 25-year-old man, as a 45-year-old man eventually here. So that's my goal. My goal was to get this, last 100 pounds, a little bit over 100 pounds off my body. I want to be 150 pounds. It all depends on what I look like when I get to that point. That might be too thin for my body. My body is no longer a 25-year-old body, so yeah, I might have to be more. I don't know. Whatever. I don't want to look like I'm a crackhead or whatever. I don't want to look like emaciated, and I want to look like a healthy, we'll see what happens. We'll see how it goes when I get that far. And so I might even have to lose less weight, But my goal in my mind right now is 150 by all the age and height and weight, charts I've seen. I'll even look one up here in a little bit to double check that. But, I would be fine with 160, maybe even like up to 170. But I have to see. I have to see what my body looks like, how I feel, and what I will be acceptable with at that point. So, but I still need to get down to 250 and stay below 250. I was at 250 about a week ago, whatever, but I haven't been registering. I've been registering as like basically the high well, actually, I think I am in the 250s, to tell you the truth. I think I'm actually wrong about that. Last time I did weigh myself, I was in the mid 250s. So I don't know why I'm saying I'm more than what I am. So I am in the 250s. I got a little confused on that, I guess, but you're roughly 100 pounds I need to lose. So by that main goal. So I don't know. Whenever you screw up, stop yourself, even if you're right in the middle of it. Be like, don't be like, I need to finish this, I need to do this, whatever, like that. When you're making bad decisions, stop yourself. Don't most people stop themselves from doing dangerous things or doing something just beyond crazy? Like you have to, your conscience kicks in, whatever, something like that. Just stop yourself and move on. I've been making my son a similar meat to what I'm eating, and making him some an extra side, whatever. But I'm just eating the meat, whatever. But I might even tweak that a little bit for him, because I need to focus more on beef, bacon, butter, and eggs. That was, the BBBE. But I do want to add, I want to eat some sardines and some other fish stuff like that. I want to throw that in there too. That's really good. I've actually been eating a lot of chicken recently, and the quality of chicken is just really bad. I buy a Purdue brand from Walmart, and just buying anything at Walmart is not the best, but you can make it work. I actually just bought 10 pounds of ground beef from that earlier, so it better work. Spent a little bit less than I thought I was going to on it. So, but I'm more better with beef, and who doesn't love bacon and butter and eggs? So, and I get my eggs pretty cheap from a friend at work, so I definitely need the sardines in there and other fishes, whatever. But I think chicken's gonna kind of leave the diet a little bit. I do need to focus on the beef more, but every once in a while I might throw some in there just so it doesn't get boring or whatever. But I very much enjoy eating burgers and even cooking up the minced ground beef, whatever. And I'll have to do experiments to try to keep myself, from feeling like I'm bored. But I do enjoy it. I'm gonna have to go find better quality meats, hopefully for a somewhat decent price at a local butcher or whatever like that. And I'm gonna be doing bone broth too. So I actually got some cooking right now. It's been cooking since I left from work this morning. I think at 6 o'clock it'd be 12 hours. I'm debating if I want to take it to 12. I mean to 24, or just be done at 12. 12 might just be good enough. You don't have to go through all that. 24, but I'll figure that out once it gets to 6 o'clock. But I have to basically go get bones from Sparkle, local grocery store, or Winona Frozen Foods in Winona, Ohio. But they've got a good deal, $2 a pound. But I have to. I'm gonna have to go in there and talk to them and have them cut them to a smaller size. Last time I used them, they were too big. But I don't know, $2 a pound's pretty good. Sparkle, I'm paying $2 or $3 a bone, and I have to have at least almost 10 of them sometimes to really get a good bone broth. So, well, I need to stop rambling on with this video. But accountability, goals, and when you screw up, stop yourself. I no longer want to screw up, so I'm gonna do my damnedest to not screw up anymore. No cheating. No, just don't do it. It ain't worth it. My health and my body and my whole mental being is just gonna be better once I get to where I want to be. And I might even start dating at that point. I don't know if I want to date somebody if I'm not where I want to be with my health and life. So, all right, guys, just make a goal and do your best to get there. So this is the Grateful Carnivore. Like, share, subscribe. Have a great weekend.